this space, especially going live. But I'm so happy we're doing this right now. Okay, welcome to Dennis Boyi Music Channel, where we connect hearts to the Father of Lights. And what could we possibly be discussing today? Out there, worship leaders, gospel music artists, music directors, choir leaders, and all have you. Welcome to the right place. And today I'm not going to be saying much. I just want to talk on consistency. Okay, consistency. First of all, you have to be consistent in whatever you're doing to be quite excellent in it. Okay, so consistency is what brings out excellency. And we all know music is something that you have to be consistent in. Music changes. The music that we're listening to now, the songs we listen to now are quite different from the songs we've been hearing decades back. You have to keep up. You have to be consistent. You have to be mm, consistent in what you're doing. And that's where we have to talk about consistency in music. So you're a singer, you're a choir leader, you're a music director, regardless, as long as you're involved in music, you have to be consistent. When I mean consistent, it's not just consistent in your practice, consistent in your rehearsals. I'm talking about consistency in finding out what, okay, Victor, okay, okay, I can see your message. Thank you very much, Victor. You're learning. Thank you. So, consistency in what you are doing. Do you understand? So, all this um, has a way of helping you out in getting better and becoming excellent. And as a gifted person in the art of music, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. Do you understand? Is that consistency that brings out excellency. I was talking to a group of young people some 2 weeks back when I'm actually teaching how to sing, and I was came telling them that, okay, who practiced this? They'll be looking at me. Okay, what did we do the last time? And I said, oh, we're waiting for you to come out. Ah, you a whole week to wait for me? No, no. You can't get better in your singing. You can't get better in your gifting when you have to wait or be pushed to do something. It's not possible. So the most important thing is that you have to yourself get up and get consistent. It's an everyday thing. So there's nothing like I've learnt enough, and there is no further learning for me. No, nothing like that. You have to learn. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. So if you're learning a music, you're learning a song, you're learning how a riff, a repetition, or a repertoire, you want to practice a repertoire of your songs, your worship songs, or what have you, you have to be consistent in it. So let me break it down now. How do we get consistent? You have to plan, you have to go through a detailed planning of how you want consistency to be. So I'm a singer. I can't always wait till when there's rehearsals before I get to practice. So I can say, okay, I'm going to spend, let's take an hour in a day. I'm going to spend um, an hour in a day practicing my music, practicing my songs. I'm going to spend 2 hours in a day going through this. So every day. Now just imagine you do that today, you do that tomorrow, next tomorrow, you keep doing that. Before you know, you are excellent, you are awesome in it. Do you get? There are some gifted singers before now that we hear that they even get to practice every day, every single day. They go there every day. Hello, Nathan, I can see you. Thank you, I can see you. I can see you, Nathan. Thank you for coming over. Thank you. Okay, so you have to go. You have to be consistent in it every single day. Now, you do that today. tomorrow, next tomorrow. Before you know it, you're extremely good. Now just imagine you keep doing that for a month, then 12 months. Ha! You are amazing in it. So you see how why consistency is good. But I practice today. I wait till 3 months time to practice. You're not really going to go far. Yeah, Nathan, I'm fine. I'm awesome. How are you as well? Yeah, Victor, I can see you as well. Nathan, I'm doing awesome. How are you? How's been your day? Okay, yes. So imagine you do that today. You continue doing that. For you know, you are excellent in it. Do you get? So consistency is very important. Consistency is key. Okay, so I've talked about detailed planning. That's one. Secondly, I need to check my growth. It is when you're consistent that you're able to check how you're growing or how you're getting better in what you're doing. So you're a singer. So every singer, you need to have a recorder. So, how do you know you're growing? Now, when you practice for 1 full week, you enter the next week. Now, you do a comparison. I can get the recording of what I've been doing for 1 week and I go through it. Yes, I can see you, Zex. Hello. Thank you. I can see you. Awesome. Thank you for coming over to my life. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So when I compare the recordings, I compare both of them, week 1 and week 2. You see that there's a difference. I'm either improving or there's something I'm not doing. So it helps you to have a check. It helps you to have a check of what you're doing. It helps you to know um the way forward in the sense of what you need to work on. They say why consistency is key. Do you understand? So that's one. And knowing what to do, comparison, having a note to see what you're doing. That's two. Then thirdly, consistency also, you need to be disciplined. Okay, disciplined in the sense of when it's time, it might not really be, oh, I said from, like for example, I said from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm going to do this. You know how things can get. Maybe at that time something came up. You can decide to just shift it to another time. The most important thing is you get to rehearse that particular day. But if you're not disciplined, you rehearse today, then you say, oh, something came up. You take it to the next day. Something came up the next day. Something came up. Before you know, things would keep coming up, and no rehearsal time, no time for you to practice. And practicing is key. That's what brings out excellency in what you're doing. That's what makes you be extremely good in what you're doing by practicing. Yes, hello, Sex X XEX. Thank you for coming over. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. So that's what makes you excellent in what you're doing. Practicing and discipline. You have to be disciplined in what you're doing. You have to be disciplined. It's time for me to learn a song. It's time for me to it's time for me to sit down to do this. So practice, discipline is important. Discipline, even the kind of foods you eat. Mhm. Yes, you heard me. The kind of foods you eat. Some people don't like that. They don't want to hear that. But it's important. The kind of food you eat, you have to be disciplined. You're a singer, you're a gifted person. So you don't go on eating all manner. Like by my time, Nigerian time, this is past 11, almost to 12. And I'm a singer. I can't go now that I want to go and start eating this night. So maybe probably like um, mm, those of you cassava flour, locally we call it eba. By this time of the night, you get. And so you have to be disciplined in what you eat. What you eat goes a long way in affecting your voice. You get. So you can't just eat all manner, drink all manner. So consistency also in what you eat, because what you eat goes a long way in helping your get your vocal cords in helping your singing. So that's consistency. Consistency is, we can look at it in diverse ways, in so many ways. Do you get? The most important thing is that you keep at it. You don't give up. Okay, like the saying says, and winners or champions don't give up today. No. So if you want to get good in what you're doing, you have to be consistent. You have to keep doing it. You don't assume, oh, I've learned it and that is everything I need to know. No, you keep doing it. You keep doing it. The more you keep doing it, the better you get at it. Do you understand? Okay, so that's one way. That aside, so I would love to hear your comments. What you think in the comment section. I also would love what you think in the comment section. Jaden, I can see you. Okay, just tell me what you think in the comment section. What do you think? How consistent? How do you think? How have you been consistent in your gifting? Jaden, hello, hello. I can see you. I can see you, Jaden. Hello. So I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So tell me, how consistent have you been in your singing? How consistent have you been even in your living? How consistent, because it affects us all. You get, so it's how consistent you are. That's what brings out the very best and the excellency in you. Okay, you know the word of God said, "He said to man diligent in what he does is going to stand before kings and not mere men." So I'd love to see your comments in the comment section. Tell me how consistent you are in what you're doing. Thank you so much, Jaden, for coming to my live section. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so while we're awaiting comments, let's still proceed with what we're talking about. Okay, so now another aspect we should look at, we've talked about you having a plan, you um, detailing your plans, you having a recorder with you so that you can actually, um, you know, what word am I going to use? You're actually going to measure your um, improvements, how you've been improving. Do you understand? So um, another aspect, then we'll talk about discipline in what you're doing, discipline in what you eat, discipline um, in your practice time, discipline in all that. Another aspect we need to look at when it comes to you being consistent is, thank you so much for coming to my life. Thank you. I can see you. Thank you so much. Another aspect in you being consistent is that don't be too hard on yourself. No matter how hard you tried. Mm, oh, I've been doing this for 1 week. I've been doing it for 2 weeks. Oh, I'm tired. I'm not doing it anymore. No, you can be, oh, I'm tired. I'm not going to do this anymore. Consistency is not for me. No, don't get tired. You get, don't get tired. So no matter how long, you might be doing it for maybe one long, just go. That's why I said you should have a plan, a measure plan when you measure how you've been growing in what you're doing. So when you have such plans, then you can actually, okay, I'm seeing some messages coming in. Okay. So you can actually know where you're getting it wrong. Do you understand? Also, you can have somebody you can actually meet a mentor or someone that you look up to in your art, your singing, and say, okay, I've been noticing this in my singing for quite a while now. How do I get through this? That's growth. The person is going to tell you something that at the end of the day, you're going to learn for yourself. Do you understand? You're going to learn it for yourself. So it gets better. That's growth at the end of the day because you know what to do. So when you encounter such problem or that challenge comes, you now know what to do. So that's another aspect. Don't be too hard on yourself when probably you'll be doing whatever you're doing for quite a while and you're not actually seeing the desired results. And there is that tendency of, oh no, I'm tired. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, what have you? No, keep keep at it. Keep at it. Now, it might not really seem so at first, but believe you me, after a while, you find out that you've actually done what you've actually improved. After a while, you find out that you've actually improved in what you're doing. So that is a good one for you. Is a good one for you. You've actually improved in what you're doing. And that's where we are after. That's where I'm heading to. You getting better in what you're doing. So it's not necessarily that I did something today. I didn't say it deserves it. So let me pack up. If it's that, so there's no way now. Bodybuilders, I know I go to the gym a little bit. I don't look like it, but I know I go there. So take it for example, you let me take the camera this way. You go to the gym and you're trying to build up muscles. You don't just go one day and you leave, do you? You can't just go today and you say, oh, I've gone to the gym today, so I didn't see any muscles growing, so that's it for me. No, doesn't work that way. I go to the gym today, I go tomorrow, I go next tomorrow, I take a break, I go again, I keep going and keep going and keep going. And before you know, the muscles they start coming, isn't it? Good. So that's it. So don't give up. Don't give up. And like I said, I would so much love what you have to say in the comment section. Tell me how you've been consistent in what you're doing. Tell me how consistent you have been in what you're doing. Yeah. So tell me how consistent you've been in what you're doing. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm still going to proceed and talk about other aspects of being consistent. So that's it about being consistent. Let us move on to the next thing. So consistency, after consistency, then you keep seeing growth. Now, what happens when you keep seeing growth? There is the tendency for you to say, let me stop. Maybe I think I've had enough. I think I've actually learned and I'm getting so good. When the growth, start seeing growth, that's the best time to still be consistent. Oh, that's the best time to still be consistent. When you start seeing that you're growing in what you're doing, be consistent. Keep being consistent. That's the best time when you start seeing growth. Because when the growth comes, it tells you that you're getting better. When the growth comes, it tells you that you are actually doing something that is worthwhile with your gifting. That's not the time to stop. Keep getting better in what you're doing. That's not time to say, oh, I'm through with this. Oh, I've had it. Oh, I think I'm good now. I should take a break. No, that's the best time to keep doing what you're doing. When you start seeing growth, when you start growing what you're doing, still keep at it. Remember, you're in competition with nobody but yourself. You get, you're trying to get better. So you're fighting with you. You're actually fighting with you. So when you keep seeing growth, keep growing, keep growing. Oh, I could do this the last time, but I found out I could do that. I could now do this. You get, so that is you getting better in what you're doing. Okay, so thank you. I think I would love to hear your comments, what you have to say in the comment section. Thank you, Victor, for coming over to my life. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, XEX. Thank you, JDM. Hola, hello, hello. Good. So I'll so much love to hear what you have to say in the comment section. How consistent have you been? How consistent have you been in what you've been doing? So tell me how consistent you've been, and I'm going to, as much as possible, share it, and we'll learn together. Share and we'll actually learn it together. Okay, yes. While we await that, let me proceed to the next thing that I have in mind or I've been thinking about. I want to talk about, apart from you being consistent, you've started seeing growth in your consistency, how to keep up, how to maintain that status quo. So how to maintain that status quo when you start seeing growth and the rest. That's the time to now get on to much more technical things that you're doing. Whether you're a singer, whether you're an instrumentalist, you play a piece of music, you play an instrument, you're a singer, you direct music. That's the time to start um, um, getting other things to help you to build up on what you've been doing. So when I mean consistency, you're not just dealing with one thing alone. When you find out that you are improving one, that's when you add up. It's just like a foundation you get, and you're trying to build a house. So okay, today I lay this firm. Okay, let me add to this. Let me add to this. You keep adding, you keep adding, you keep adding. Before you know, you're solid. I was like, oh, that guy is good. So many things. It's not just in one aspect. Do you get? You keep adding, adding. That's how you're maintaining a balance. You're maintaining a status quo of what you're doing. You keep adding, and before you know, you're solid, you're firm. You cannot even be an authority in that field. Why? Because you've added so many things to yourself. So that's how you maintain. You get to net, you know, what are the recent things about this? Okay, there's something I know called speech level singing. What is this about? What have I learned so far? And okay, someone is dropping a message. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What is it about speech level singing? How does that improve my singing? Do you understand? So in doing that, you're building up to the status quo of you being consistent. So all that helps you to become solid. All that helps you to become a firm person, a firm singer, a firm instrumentalist, a firm music director, a firm choir leader, a firm gospel artist. Because why? You are always on the know of recent things. You get? I'm not saying that you should kill yourself like you want to know new things and just pile up. No, the things you've been working on, you build up on it, you add, you keep adding, just like a house. And before you get to the rooftop, you're one of a kind in it. So, like I said, I would love to so much share our comments in the comment section. So you can go there, drop there. How have you been consistent? What do you do? Because somebody out there may want to hear from you. What is this guy doing that is so good in it? So it's good you go there. It's good you. It's good you share. So tell us, make us understand what you've been doing and how well it has worked out for you. Because some of them might just be out there watching it like, how do they even do it? Oh, I'm a busy person. You know, sometimes we can get too busy. I'm not really, I'm a busy person. I don't really have the time. How do I give out time? Somebody told me this some time ago. It's quite popular now. I don't want to state his name so that you don't know. So he said, I told him he was teaching me how to sing at a point because he was a contestant in The Voice Nigeria. And I told him that I don't really have time, that Why am I going to sleep? Then he told me, you have to find that time. I was like, "Ah." He told me, you have to. I'm like, okay, okay. He told me, you have to find that time. I'm like, I was giving him so many reasons. Oh, I come back from work late, then I have to do this, then I have to do that. Then I was living in the north. In Nigeria, if you're conversant with Nigeria, there's the northern part of Nigeria and there's the southern part. So I lived in Kaduna State then. So then I was so busy. You get, but he told me you have to find at that time. Then he gave me a song, the name of the song, Where You Are by um Jennifer Hudson. Um, Where You At? Mm. So I was working on the song then, and I was supposed to present the song to him one day. Then he asked me, and actually, I've not scored the song. Then he said, Dennis, what's been going on? Then I told him, I don't have the time. I like, you don't have the time for something that you should get excellence in. You don't have the time. And I kept wondering, that's true. That's actually true. So you yourself, you must find out that time. That time you must. Well, which word am I going to use? You must bring it out. Find a way in the midst of your schedule. So it doesn't have to be a stretch. You get. Let's say if you're practicing your vocal sing, I want to do a lip pro. It doesn't have to be for 1 hour. Okay, I have 5 minutes. I just do something. Oh, I have 3 minutes. I just do before you know that little thing is compiling, and before you know, you have an hour in a day. So don't wait till you have the 1 hour. Yes, this is the time. This is the time I now have. No, the little 5 minutes you have there, 3 minutes you have there, 4 minutes you have there. That's when you put them all together. That's what now accumulates 1 hour. If you don't have that 1 hour at a stretch to do that, do you understand? So if I don't have that 1 hour at a stretch, the little time I put in the 5 minutes here, the 3 minutes here, the 4 minutes here, that's what gets me over to um, an hour. And then and the same time, it helps me to know that at least I'm doing something. So in a day, so no matter how busy you are, you always have 5 minutes. Abana, come on. It's not that bad that you can have 5 minutes to yourself. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes here. I just did little. I just practice my skills. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Do ti la so fa mi re do. I practice and everything. So that period is also good for you. That timing, little 5 minutes here, 3 minutes, it helps you in case you don't have the 1 hour at a go. Okay, yes, like I said, I'll be doing more of the live session. So anytime you see Dennis Boyi Music Live, please don't forget to come over and share. Just come to the comment section and share. Tell me how your day has been. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what's up with you. Just let's get to know one another better. Thank you so much, like I said, for coming to my live session. Expect so much. I'll be going live and we'll have so much to talk about. We have so much to learn. We have so much to go through. This is already June. We're in the middle of 2024. I can remember yesterday we're shouting, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Now we are in the middle of 2024. So I would so much love to hear what you have to say in the comment section. Thank you so much. I love you all. Kisses. Okay. Thank you so much. Good morning. Bonjour. 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 Kava VMSA. Awesome. How you doing? Linda, Angelica, I can see you. Thank you so much for coming to my live session. Thank you, Linda. Although you came late, you came late. You're kind of late. Bonjour. Never be a mistake. Thank you so much. I don't really know French, but I'll get a translator and I'll actually reply to all that. So thank you, Linda, Angelica, for coming. I really appreciate. Thank you, Victor Oyedeji. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, XCX. You all are all amazing. Thank you, and do have a wonderful day wherever you are. And please don't forget to come back later. I'll be having so much of these live sessions. God bless you. Bye. Bye.